It's my one life, and I give it everything I got. I am music. I am sports. I am the culture.
As you already know, I'm fighting serious charges right now. But I'm innocent, that's one. Two, I've been fighting my whole life, so I'll get through this. But just understand how they can get you jammed up. You don't know nobody, you ain't got nothing to do with nothing, they still get you jammed up. Rappers, we are a target. Just be careful out there, watch who you associate with, watch who people bring you around. And I'll see y'all soon, God willing. Going in, baby, I love you like cooked food. You know, I'm a whole gangster, tough dude. I'll see you soon. I love you like cooked food.
I love you too.
Unfortunately, as promised, we do have an update on just what the heck happened to Brooklyn's own Casanova as he was forced to turn himself in on racketeering charges. Him alongside 17 others have unfortunately lost their freedom for the time being as they prepare to fight a big-time racketeering case that we're finding out today dates back all the way to 2010. The case focuses on the distribution of drugs such as coke, crack, and obviously weed. Now, here's what the indictment is stating. I'm not going to read all of it, but some of it just states that members of the alleged Gorilla Stone gang engaged in a series of violent disputes with rivals of the Gorilla Stone gang, including those within the Gorilla Stone who they deemed disloyal to the enterprise. Members and associates of Gorilla Stone committed and agreed and attempted and threatened to commit acts of violence to protect and expand their narcotics business, to protect fellow members and associates of the enterprise. The indictment also alleges that members and associates of the enterprise promoted and celebrated in music and on social media the criminal conduct of the enterprise, namely narcotics distribution, acts involving violence, and the use of firearms. Now, I can't say 100% that the entire indictment was made off of one interview, but in Casanova's situation, here's what I have been able to find out, and this is in the indictment. I can confirm that to you guys. Apparently, one of the things that was used against Casanova and his celebrity was the fact that he did an interview with VLADTV a few years ago, in which, on camera, Casanova admits to stabbing 12 people. All right? Now, if you're watching this on Facebook, check out this clip from the interview, and we'll be back. I mean, yeah, that looks pretty incriminating. We'll talk more about Vlad in a second, but I want to say this. On Thursday, December 3rd, Casanova did enter a non-guilty plea. He was asked why it took him so long to turn himself in. He was the last of the 18 individuals involved in this case to turn himself in. He was asked, did he have anything to drink? He said he had a shot of Henny and a blunt. And obviously, we saw that very emotional video with him saying goodbye to his longtime girlfriend and also warning rappers to watch what they do because they are targets. I want to talk about that Vlad TV interview because it is sad to me, right? Like, if there were a street guy out there, and I've watched Casanova not only fight for his freedom. I mean, this dude was a guy who was working as security with Taxstone years ago. This dude gets locked up. He fights for his freedom, gets out, becomes a successful artist that was making some pretty decent music. And he understands the value of freedom and the fact that he knows that he had one last shot at this thing, and he knew that he didn't want to end up back in prison because he knew what's going to happen. He knew this was strike 10 for him. He got that opportunity. And if an artist like Casanova can't value that last shot as again, a multi-platinum artist, that's very troublesome to me. That one hurts a lot. And we're talking about the platform of Vlad TV, man. I don't know how many times I have to say this. I'm not knocking Vlad's hustle, but when you walk into Vlad's interrogation room / interview, you know what you're getting yourself involved in. Typically with these platforms in which the interviewer does not show their face, there is a reason for that. Don't look over what I just told you guys. I got a lot of respect for platforms out there like DJ Small Lies, Vlad TV. They do incredible views. but you gotta know what you're getting yourself involved in. I'll let you guys let me know what y'all think about how incriminating that was in the comment box below. Look, as a journalist, somebody who went to school for that, you're taught to push the envelope in interviews. But what Vlad does to me jumps over that broom. He's literally asking people, are you in the gang? You sure you're not in the gang? I watched him in an interview with P-Way Longwell a couple weeks ago. He's flat-foot saying, yo, you look like a Crip. You sure you ain't a Crip? I see a lot of blue on you. Like, that's too far for me. Like, what's the point of that? And again, to act like Vlad doesn't serve a space in the culture, he absolutely does. If you can't make it to a platform like The Breakfast Club or Hot 97 or some of the other bigger radio stations and platforms and podcasts in our culture, I mean, Vlad is open. You can pay your way to that platform, and you know he's got an audience. And people, I do believe, go to those VLADTV interviews for the real, because artists have, in the past, historically speaking, given it up to Vlad. They tell too much on that platform. I can't just only blame Vlad and his platform that he's created when artists seem so willingly to go up there and talk about crimes. I was watching an interview with Sada Baby last week, and he literally told Vlad, once a case that my name is attached to is over, I can't wait to come back up here and talk to you about the case in totality. I'm like, why would you want to do that at all? But again, that is the platform that Vlad has created. Artists know it's a look, it's views in it, because people are literally watching cases be solved. And there is a report, and it's in the indictment, that Vlad TV interview was part of the reason why Casanova and his crew are locked up right now. You got a gentleman. They're trying to prove that Casanova is a bad human being. And if you got this man on camera saying, yes, I committed crimes. When I was locked up, I stabbed people to make it, right? To me or you, we like, all right, that's how it is in prison. But to a person trying to make a case, prosecution, the feds of all people, that's incriminating stuff that should not be said, especially on camera, especially with a platform like Vlad TV. It's just simple as that. Newsflash to everybody out there. It's 2020. It used to be street guys used to try to rap. That's not what's going on anymore. Rap is the streets. Understand what I just said. Rap is the streets. There are people all over that I've even interviewed that have told me straight up and down, look, I'm in the streets for real. I've been in the streets all my life. I'm listening to a rapper rap about a life that I really lived. I should be making that money. He telling my story, so I'm gonna go rap. Does that sound like a person that's genuinely passionate about music? Or that sounds like a person who's genuinely passionate about the life that he lives? I'm gonna take the juggler on that one. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one in the comment box below. Again, Casanova has turned himself in. He's entered a non-guilty plea. He is fighting for his life, man. And I wish that brother nothing but the best, and everybody involved in that one, whatever the best is for them. Very sad to see somebody has such a promising future, who had made a way for himself in his 30s, seemingly on the brink of losing his freedom for a very long time. Again, thank y'all so much for the time, love, support is what I don't take for granted. Salute.